Just breathe. So this is going to be a great time to just take a little breath. You know, oxygen is like fuel for the body's engine. It just provides energy to every cell, and without it, the body can't even function properly. And it can really lead to some serious health problems. However, consistently practicing deep breathing is going to increase your oxygen intake. It's going to strengthen your respiratory system. And it's so natural, and yet we have to develop the practice of doing it if we really want to enjoy the healthful benefits, because we really haven't learned how to do it well in our culture. So, welcome everybody. Dr. Nozella here, Doctor of Education, and so passionate about empowering others to have the quality of life that you deserve. Professionally, I'm retired at this time. I worked as a county extension director where I managed nutrition programs, have taught nutrition for over 40 years, and professor, a writer, a speaker, a researcher, a wellness consultant now. And my years and my experience teaching others how to achieve their best life stems from my years of learning myself and my own experiences. Like many of you, I have struggled to live this balanced life. And there's one thing that I have learned at this point in my life. I just have to be intentional. I have to be protective, and I have to take care of this body. I only get one, and I believe my body's a temple of God, and I want to invest in it, okay? And when it comes to breathing, I remember being told since I was a little child to hold your stomach in. And what I didn't realize was that I was actually sabotaging my health. So today, what I want to do is teach you how to breathe properly, and we're going to use just 3 really simple techniques. You're going to learn how breath work, as it's being called now, can really improve your overall health. And it's so easy to incorporate it into anybody's lifestyle. It's so easy to do. It doesn't cost you anything, but the benefits are amazing. Before we get started, though, I want to let you know that what I'm sharing with you is not intended to replace the advice of your healthcare provider. It's not intended to diagnose, treat, or prevent or cure any disease. I'm an educator. I'm so committed to helping you have access to all the resources that are available so you can make the best choices for your health. My passion is to empower people to take charge of their health and to live according to God's design for them. And I get so excited about the many ways I've been blessed and the things I've learned. And yes, I'm using Young Living essential oils because they have been so helpful for me over 40 years. When we talk about your health, I just want to encourage you, make sure that you find a healthcare provider that aligns with your goals and with the way you would like to see your health go, and that will work with you so that you can enjoy optimal, vibrant health and not just maintenance or the status quo. So let's get started. This is going to be just a real fun time. I want you to know that you're going to be practicing what we do today. But let me just quickly go over some of the benefits of why breath work is so important, okay? Number 1, it will really reduce stress and anxiety. And sometimes we don't understand that we're under stress, okay? We had a lot of really sad things that have been happening in our country lately. And just hearing them and watching them puts all of us under stress. And one of the most significant benefits of breath work is its ability to kind of reduce our stress levels and our anxiety levels, even when we don't realize that they're there. Deep breathing techniques can stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to calm the body. And it also helps to calm the mind, okay? There's a study published in the International Journal of Behavioral Medicine that found that regular diaphragmatic breathing can significantly reduce your anxiety and improve your mood, okay? The second reason is that it really does improve your lung function. So daily breath work can also help you improve how your lungs are functioning by increasing your oxygen delivery to your body. There's a study published in the Journal of Cardiopulmonary Rehabilitation and Prevention that found that slow, deep breathing can improve lung function in individuals that have chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, okay? A third reason is that breath work boost your immune system. Deep breathing techniques can also boost the immune system by increasing the production of your natural killer cells. And there's a study that published shows us that it really does significantly increase those natural killer cells when you do it on a regular basis. It'll enhance your athletic performance. So just practicing your breath work also can help that performance. It improves your oxygen delivery, and it also reduces fatigue, okay? And there's studies that support that as well. And then the fifth reason, so we know it reduces stress and anxiety, it improves your lung function, it boosts your immune system, it enhances your athletic performance, but get this, it improves your sleep quality, okay? Breath work can also improve the quality by promoting relaxation and reducing stress levels. And again, we have studies that are supporting that. I have often used the breath work, the techniques I'm talking to you about today, to help me to just get to sleep, stay to sleep, and have a good sleep. So let's get right into it. I'm going to ask you to practice with me. So we're going to spend the rest of our time actually looking at some techniques that are very simple for you to do, very easy for you to incorporate into your schedule, no matter what you're doing, where you're at. In fact, I encourage you to think about just those little snippets of time. Maybe every time you get into the car and you get ready to go somewhere, you do a little breath work, or you get ready to change into something and do a different activity, do a little breath work, okay? It only takes a minute, okay? But it has such great benefits to your body. Now, these are really great if you're going to do it with your favorite essential oil. If you have one handy now, pull it out. I'm going to be using a new blend, which I am super excited about, Red Cedar Bliss. Mine just came yesterday, but it's a blend that supports my immune system because I love it. It has orange in it. It has clove. It has Laurus nobilis in it, which really supports the respiratory system. It has helichrysum, frankincense, and Western red cedar. And I just love the way it smells. And pure essential oils really help oxygenate the blood, so they're helpful. But I will caution you, make sure that what you're using is a pure essential oil from the plants. It's not synthetic and it's not been cut with other chemicals, because that could disrupt your endocrine system, and we don't want to do that. But let's get started. We're going to begin with a really simple technique just to ground us, just to settle us. This is one you can do by yourself. It's one to do if you've got a lot of auntie kids around, okay, as well. But get seated, however you want to do that. If you have a chair or a cushion, whatever's most comfortable for you. Now, just take a moment, close your eyes, and just take your attention to your breath. Take just a few deep breaths in through your nose and breathe out through your nose, and focus on what that feels like, the sensation of that breath that moving in and out of your body. Do it again. One more deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Okay. Now, what I want you to do now, take a breath, and then I want you to look around for 5 things that you see. 5 things that you see around you, wherever you're at. Just think about those 5 things. Now I want you to think about 4 things that you can feel right now. 4 things. Do you feel the cushion that you're sitting on? Do you feel air touching your skin? Do you feel your clothing on your skin? What are 4 things you feel? What are you touching with your hands at this point? 4 things that you can feel. Now think about 3 things that you can hear. So quiet your mind, and what 3 things do you hear? Are you outside? Are you indoors? What sounds can you pay attention to? 3 things you can hear. Now, think about 2 things that you can smell. Maybe it is something that you're eating for lunch. Maybe it is that essential oil that you used. Maybe it's something coming from another room. Maybe it's just the stale air of the room that you're in. Two things you can smell. And then lastly, I want you to think about one thing that you can taste. Have you just had something to eat? Or a sip of the drink that you have? Or a mint? But one thing you can take, that you can taste. And take another deep breath in and allow yourself to really tune in to your surroundings just for this few minutes as we do this breath work so that you can become fully aware of the present. There's things that have happened in the past, but let's just park them now in the past. And there's things you'll have to do when we get done with this class, but let's just park them again. And right now, let's stay in the moment. So the 5-4-3-2 grounding exercise, you start out with the 5 things that you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So you become tuned with your senses. Simple, but it really does focus us and slow us down. Now, let's just move on to the next breathing technique, diaphragmatic breathing. You've heard a lot about it, I'm sure, but it's sometimes not as easy for people to do. And practicing it is really helpful if you're going to get all those benefits that we talked about earlier from breathing and breath work. So put one hand on your chest and the other hand on your belly. And you want to feel that your belly is expanding like a balloon when you bring in air. So when you suck air in, you want to feel your belly expand like a balloon. And when you breathe out, you want to see it collapse like the balloon, okay? It's sometimes the opposite of the way we have been breathing. And so it takes a little practice, but place one hand on your chest, the other hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you do it, feel that belly expand out. Now exhale slowly through your mouth, allowing your belly to gently contract. Try it again. Breathe in through your nose and allow that belly to expand. Exhale slowly through your mouth and allow your belly to gently contract. Try to breathe in, out twice as long as you breathe in. So you breathe in to the count of 2, breathe out to the count of 4. Try to do this just a couple of times. Again, hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Breathe in to the count of 2 and breathe out 2, 3, 4. One more time. Breathe in 2 and breathe out 2, 3, 4. How's it feel? You can put in the chat or the Facebook post if you kind of think about how that makes you feel. If you find this a little hard for you to feel your belly, don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself, okay? It takes some work and practice to do that. Try doing it lying down. When you lie down at night, just do a few breaths and feel your belly again. Expand as you're breathing in air like the balloon and collapsing or contracting as you breathe out. Okay, practice it laying down. It's a little bit easier to do that. And then start out at first. You might just want to breathe in, breathe out, and then try to make it longer as you breathe out each time. Try to do 10 of those. That's one that you could do. Again, one of those quick ones. It only takes a minute. It's quick to do, but again, it resettles everything. It lowers the cortisol and allows you to move on to the next thing. It's so healthy for the body. Okay, let's move on to my third one. Now, I really like this one, alternate nostril breathing. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your thumb, you're going to put the two middle fingers down, okay, the next two fingers down, and you're going to hold your right nostril closed with your right thumb and inhale deeply through your left nostril. Inhale deeply through your left nostril, hold it, and then close that nostril, open up the right one, and breathe out through the right nostril. Exhale, and then breathe in, inhale again through that right nostril, close it, and exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, close it, exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, close it, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, close it. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril, close it. And exhale through the left nostril. Focusing on the sensation of your breath moving in and out of the body. This is one that really does kind of center the body. So you feel yourself being a little distracted, a little frantic. It really centers to do that alternate nostril breathing. And if you feel that your nostrils are a little clogged, try holding both nostrils closed and then bobbing your head a few times. I learned that simple technique when we were working with children with asthma. It's really, really a good way to kind of clear the sinuses when you're breathing. You may find that using an essential oil like the peppermint, the RC, the raven, or I would recommend eucalyptus blue. If you find the eucalyptuses are too strong, eucalyptus blue is a real mild one. It's not as irritating, but it works very effectively. You may find those also will help with opening the passages as you do that alternate breathing technique there. And the last one I want to work with you on is box breathing. It is very similar to the diaphragmatic breathing, except we're going to be very even in how we do it. So we're going to inhale deeply through your nose, counting to 4. Then you're going to hold your breath to the count of 4. Then exhale slowly through the mouth or through the nose, which is most comfortable, to the count of 4. And then hold your breath to the count of 4. So it's like a box. Now, if 4s don't work for you, try 3s or 2s. And as you get really good at it, you may find that you want to box breathe with 5. But let's just do it right now to 4. So all together now, let's inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Now go back to your normal breathing. Back to your normal breathing. Inhale and exhale. Take a few moments right now just to sit and just breathe. Normally, go back to your normal breath without any particular technique. Again, focusing on your breath. You've given this time for yourself. Choose a mantra. Thank yourself for taking time to invest in yourself. I like the mantra to be still and know that I am God. As you're breathing, be still and know that I am God. But just allow your breath to move in and to move out of your body naturally. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Take a moment to notice how you feel. You may feel more relaxed, you may feel more focused, you may feel more energized. And then we can talk about going up and picking up again where you're moving into the next part of your day. It just takes a few moments to do these breath exercises, and yet they have such a magnificent impact on your health. I want to just thank you during this time. I hope this has really helped you to feel more grounded, more centered. I wanted today to be short because I wanted you to see how quickly and easy it is for you to do these at any time throughout the day. You can do any of these. You can do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the diaphragmic breathing, the alternate breathing, or the box breathing, whichever one. But if you practice that, you're going to find that it's going to improve your health. You're going to feel more calm. You're going to feel more at peace. And if you really like to have more of my self-care tips and learn more about the products that we use to really help with our health that don't have toxins or side effects, please contact me at naturallynozella.com or use this QR code that you see on the last slide here. I enjoy you being with me during this time. Thank you so much. And remember, just breathe.